Volcanic eruptions, nature's awe-inspiring displays of raw power, have captivated human imagination since time immemorial. These monumental events, shaped by the intricate workings of our planet, have left an indelible mark on both the geological landscape and the collective consciousness of humanity. They remind us of the forces that silently simmer beneath the Earth's surface, occasionally erupting with magnificent fury. A volcanic eruption is unleashed, casting a fiery cascade of lava, ash, and gases into the sky. Next, let's take a look at 10 famous volcanic eruptions. Number 10. Mount St. Helens. On May 18, 1980, Mount St. Helens, a dormant stratovolcano located in Washington, unleashed a catastrophic eruption that shook the region. The eruption of Mount St. Helens began with a series of warning signs in the months leading up to the event. Increased volcanic activity, including earthquakes and the formation of a bulge on the volcano's north flank, prompted the United States Geological Survey to closely monitor the situation. However, on that fateful morning of May 18, a lateral blast shook the mountain, triggering a sequence of events that would forever change the landscape. The lateral blast caused by the eruption resulted in the collapse of the volcano's north flank. Superheated gases and debris were unleashed, hurtling down the slopes at a tremendous speed. Pyrocelastic flows, composed of searing hot gas and volcanic material, surged through valleys, obliterating everything in their path. The force of the eruption generated LAHRs, deadly mud flows comprised of volcanic ash mixed with water, which snaked down the mountain, causing widespread destruction. The immediate impact of the eruption was devastating. Entire forests were leveled, rivers were choked with debris, and the landscape was transformed into a desolate wasteland. The ash cloud that rose high into the atmosphere blanketed vast areas, disrupting air travel and causing widespread health concerns for those exposed to the fine particles. Number 9. Mount Pinatubo. On June 15, 1991, Mount Pinatubo, a stratovolcano located in the Philippines, unleashed a colossal eruption that reverberated across the globe. The eruption of Mount Pinatubo stands as one of the most significant volcanic events of the 20th century, leaving an enduring impact on the environment, communities, and scientific understanding. Leading up to the eruption, Mount Pinatubo exhibited a series of precursors, including increased seismic activity and the formation of a bulge on the volcano's summit. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology diligently monitored the volcano, providing vital warnings to nearby communities. The eruption of Mount Pinatubo commenced on June 15, when a massive column of ash and gas erupted into the atmosphere. Pyrocelastic flows, comprised of scorching gas and volcanic material, cascaded down the volcano's slopes, devastating everything in their path. Ash clouds soared to unprecedented heights, reaching over 40 kilometers into the sky. The immediate impact of the eruption was catastrophic. The eruption column and accompanying ash fall engulfed vast areas, including towns and cities surrounding the volcano. Thousands of people were displaced, and a significant loss of life occurred. Furthermore, the ash cloud disrupted air travel across the region, causing widespread disruption and economic losses. The environmental effects of the eruption were profound. The massive ash fall covered vast regions, blanketing landscapes and altering ecosystems. Rivers and lakes were heavily impacted by LAHRs, deadly mud flows resulting from the mixing of volcanic ash and water. The ash, rich in minerals, created challenges for agriculture and water sources, affecting livelihoods and posing long-term recovery challenges. However, amidst the destruction emerged crucial scientific insights. The eruption of Mount Pinatubo provided a unique opportunity for scientists to study the mechanisms of large volcanic eruptions and their global impact. Number 8. Geological. In April 2010, The geological volcano, located in Iceland, unleashed a powerful eruption that captured global attention and had significant ramifications for air travel, economies, and daily life. The eruption of geological stands as a remarkable example of how volcanic activity can have far-reaching impacts beyond the immediate vicinity. Geological, a stratovolcano covered by an ice cap, had remained dormant for nearly 2 centuries before springing to life in 2010. The eruption began with an explosive ash plume that soared several kilometers into the sky, triggering widespread disruptions. The immediate impact of the eruption was felt across Europe and beyond. The volcanic ash cloud, consisting of fine particles of glass and rock, posed a severe threat to aviation safety. Air travel in the region came to a grinding halt as numerous flights were cancelled or rerouted, stranding millions of travelers and causing substantial economic losses. The environmental effects of the eruption were predominantly felt in Iceland. The melting ice from the volcano's summit resulted in glacial floods, known as JKULHLAUPS, which cascaded down the mountainside, carrying with them immense volumes of sediment and debris. Nearby communities faced challenges as agricultural land and infrastructure were inundated. The eruption of geological also provided a unique scientific opportunity. Researchers closely studied the volcanic activity, collecting data on eruption dynamics, ash composition, and the subsequent impact on climate and atmospheric conditions. Number 7. Mount Etna. Mount Etna, situated in Sicily, Italy, has long captivated scientists and fascinated onlookers with its frequent and vigorous eruptions. The volcanic activity of Mount Etna, spanning various eruptions throughout history, showcases the dynamic nature of this iconic stratovolcano and its profound impact on the surrounding region. Mount Etna, one of the world's most active volcanoes, has been erupting regularly for thousands of years. The volcano's complex structure and geology contribute to its recurrent activity, making it an ideal site for the study of volcanic processes and hazards. The eruptions of Mount Etna have exhibited a diverse range of eruptive styles, including explosive eruptions and effusive lava flows. The volcano has displayed an ability to produce both ash-rich explosive events and spectacular lava fountains that mesmerize observers. The immediate impact of Mount Etna's eruptions varies depending on the specific event. Ash clouds generated during explosive eruptions have intermittently disrupted air traffic and posed health risks to nearby communities. Lava flows, while often slow-moving, have occasionally threatened nearby settlements, requiring proactive measures to ensure the safety of residents. The environmental effects of Mount Etna's eruptions have been a double-edged sword. On one hand, the volcanic ash and gases released during eruptions can have detrimental effects on air quality and agriculture in the vicinity. On the other hand, the nutrient-rich volcanic soils resulting from past eruptions have contributed to the fertility of the surrounding land, supporting agriculture and facilitating the growth of lush vegetation. Number 6. Kilauea. Kilauea, located in Hawaii, stands as one of the world's most active and continuously erupting volcanoes. The volcanic history of Kilauea, characterized by numerous eruptions over the years, provides a captivating glimpse into the dynamic nature of this iconic shield volcano and its profound impact on the surrounding environment and communities. Kilauea, situated within Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, has been erupting for thousands of years, making it an ongoing geological phenomenon. The volcano's shield-like shape and the unique geology of the Hawaiian Islands contribute to its relatively frequent and effusive eruptions, which often involve the release of lava flows. The eruptions of Kilauea have demonstrated a range of eruptive styles, from gentle effusion of lava to more explosive events. Lava flows, often characterized by their slow but relentless movement, have shaped the volcanic landscape of the Big Island of Hawaii over time. These mesmerizing flows have attracted visitors from around the world who are captivated by the spectacle of molten rock meeting the ocean. The immediate impact of Kilauea's eruptions depends on the specific event. During effusive eruptions, lava flows can threaten nearby communities and infrastructure, requiring careful monitoring and sometimes necessitating evacuations. Explosive events can generate ash clouds, impacting air quality and potentially disrupting air travel in the region. The environmental effects of Kilauea's eruptions are both destructive and regenerative. Lava flows can destroy vegetation, structures, and even entire communities. However, the volcanic ash and the nutrient-rich soil resulting from the eruptions support the growth of new vegetation over time, gradually rejuvenating the landscape. Number 5. Krakatoa. The eruption of Krakatoa in 1883 stands as one of the most devastating volcanic events in recorded history. This cataclysmic eruption, located in the Sunda Strait between the islands of Java and Sumatra in Indonesia. Krakatoa, a volcanic island with a history of volcanic activity, erupted on August 26, 1883, with unimaginable force. The eruption was characterized by a series of cataclysmic explosions, generating an immense ash cloud and triggering tsunamis of unprecedented magnitude. The immediate impact of the Krakatoa eruption was catastrophic. The initial eruption destroyed the island and launched a colossal ash column into the atmosphere, reaching a height of approximately 80 kilometers. The resulting shockwaves were heard over thousands of kilometers, and the explosive force caused a series of tsunamis that swept across the region, devastating coastal communities. The environmental effects of the eruption were far-reaching. The immense ash cloud circled the globe, causing significant changes in atmospheric conditions and resulting in unusually vivid and colorful sunsets observed around the world for months afterward. The volcanic ashfall impacted surrounding ecosystems, blanketing land and disrupting marine life. The scientific significance of the Krakatoa eruption cannot be overstated. The event led to groundbreaking insights into the nature of volcanic activity and its global impact. Scientists meticulously studied the eruption, collecting data on the atmospheric effects, the formation of pyrocelastic flows, and the generation of tsunamis. This research contributed to advancements in volcanic monitoring, hazard assessment, and the understanding of volcanic climate effects. Number 4. Mount Vesuvius. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 stands as one of the most notorious volcanic events in human history. This cataclysmic eruption, located near the Bay of Naples in Italy, had a profound impact on the ancient Roman cities of Pompeii, Herculaneum, and Stabiae, leaving a lasting mark on the archaeological record and our understanding of ancient life. Mount Vesuvius, a stratovolcano known for its picturesque beauty and proximity to densely populated areas, had been dormant for centuries before its devastating eruption. On August 24, 79 the volcano roared to life with a series of explosive eruptions, sending a massive ash plume into the sky. The immediate impact of the Mount Vesuvius eruption was catastrophic. The eruption expelled a vast column of volcanic ash and pumice, reaching heights of up to 33 kilometers. Ash and debris rained down on the surrounding cities, burying them under layers of volcanic material and hot pyrocelastic flows that moved at incredible speeds, instantly incinerating and suffocating everything in their path. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius engulfed the cities of Pompeii, Herculaneum, and Stabiae, preserving them in a time capsule-like state. The volcanic ash acted as a natural preservative, encapsulating buildings, artifacts, and even the remains of human and animal victims. The meticulous preservation of these ancient cities has provided invaluable insights into the daily lives, architecture, art, and culture of the Roman Empire. Excavations at Pompeii and Herculaneum have uncovered a wealth of information about ancient Roman society, revealing details about their urban planning, social structure, commerce, and even their culinary habits. The preserved artifacts and frescoes have allowed historians and archaeologists to piece together a vivid picture of life in the first century as Number 3. Mount Ontake. The eruption of Mount Ontake in 2014 stands as a poignant reminder of the unpredictable nature of volcanic activity and its potential impact on human lives. This volcanic event, located in central Japan, had significant consequences for the surrounding region and highlighted the importance of preparedness and response in volcanic areas. Mount Ontake, a stratovolcano renowned for its scenic beauty and popular hiking trails, had shown no signs of significant activity before the eruption on September 27, 2014. The sudden and unexpected eruption caught hikers and nearby residents by surprise, resulting in a tragic event. The immediate impact of the Mount Ontake eruption was devastating. The volcano released a massive plume of ash, rocks, and gases into the air, creating a hazardous environment for those in the vicinity. Hikers and visitors on the mountain were caught in the eruption, leading to a significant number of casualties and injuries. The eruption of Mount Ontake prompted an immediate response from local authorities and emergency services. Rescue operations were launched to locate and assist those affected by the eruption, with a focus on providing medical attention and facilitating evacuations. The event highlighted the importance of effective emergency response protocols in volcanic regions. The environmental effects of the eruption were substantial. The ash and volcanic debris spread over a wide area, impacting vegetation, water sources, and wildlife habitats. The subsequent ashfall had the potential to affect air quality and agricultural productivity in the surrounding regions. Number 2. Mount Merapi. Mount Merapi, located in central Java, Indonesia, stands as one of the world's most active and formidable volcanoes. Its recurrent eruptions throughout history have shaped the landscape, affected nearby communities, and provided valuable insights into the dynamics of volcanic activity. Mount Merapi, aptly named Fire Mountain, has a long history of eruptions, with recorded activity dating back centuries. The volcano's towering presence and its proximity to densely populated areas make it a constant reminder of the delicate balance between human settlements and the forces of nature. The eruptions of Mount Merapi have exhibited diverse eruptive styles, ranging from effusive lava flows to explosive events. Lava domes, pyrocelastic flows, and ash plumes have been common features of its eruptions, showcasing the varying degrees of hazards posed by this active volcano. The impact of Mount Merapi's eruptions on nearby communities can be substantial. The dense population living in the volcano's vicinity necessitates careful monitoring and robust disaster preparedness measures. Efforts are made to evacuate residents promptly and efficiently when signs of heightened volcanic activity emerge. The environmental effects of Mount Merapi's eruptions are significant, both immediate and long-term. Lava flows reshape the volcanic landscape, altering the topography and affecting the natural habitats. Ashfall and volcanic gases can pose risks to human health, agriculture, and air quality in the surrounding areas. Scientific research and monitoring of Mount Merapi play a crucial role in understanding the volcano's behavior and mitigating potential hazards. Scientists and geologists closely monitor the volcano's activity, employing a range of techniques, including seismology, gas emission monitoring, and satellite observations. Number 1. Mount Agung. Mount Agung, a majestic stratovolcano located on the Indonesian island of Bali, erupted in 2017, reminding the world of the raw power and unpredictability of volcanic activity. Mount Agung, considered a sacred site by the Balinese people, had been dormant for over half a century before the eruption commenced in November 2017. The sudden awakening of the volcano sent plumes of ash, steam, and volcanic gases into the atmosphere, creating a state of emergency for the local communities. The immediate impact of the Mount Agung eruption was significant. The explosive eruptions resulted in ash fall that blanketed nearby villages and towns, disrupting daily life and posing risks to human health. The volcanic activity also led to the closure of the Ngurah International Airport, stranding thousands of tourists and disrupting air travel in the region. The eruption of Mount Agung prompted a coordinated response from local authorities, government agencies, and international organizations. Evacuation efforts were swiftly initiated to ensure the safety of the communities residing in the volcano's proximity. Emergency shelters were established to provide temporary refuge for displaced residents, while relief operations were mobilized to address the immediate needs of those affected. Mount Agung, though an active volcano, continues to captivate with its natural beauty and cultural significance. By combining scientific knowledge, community engagement, and proactive measures, we strive to ensure the safety and well-being of those residing near active volcanoes and to foster a harmonious coexistence with the dynamic forces of our planet.